Hi guys, Rahul this side on behalf of Revsportz, and once again we are back with another episode of ISL as we already promised yesterday that we'll continue our build up for the upcoming ISL season, which is all set to start from 14th of February, uh, with Mohun Bagan and Kerala Blasters all set to face each other in the opening encounter. But on 16th February, Kolkata Giant, another Kolkata Giant, East Bengal FC will open their campaign against Northeast United FC. And in this episode, we will discuss about East Bengal strength and weakness because this season going to be a golden opportunity for the Red and Gold Brigade. It has been 5 years since their inception in the league, but they are yet to cross the ninth position barrier, in the points table. But this season, they don't not only they have a strong chance to cross the barrier of ninth position, but also they are one of the contenders alongside Mohun Bagan Super Giants in the upcoming season. There are multiple reasons, behind that fact that they are one of the contenders this season. And we'll discuss about that only in this episode. I'm joined by Shomnath, and first question, Shomnath, talking about East Bengal. Do you also agree that this season East Bengal have a strong chance? They are one of the contenders. Finally the wait, will be over for the fans this season.
Before talking about East Bengal's chance this season, I think we should we should discuss about East Bengal's performance in the last 5 seasons continuously. They have been a side who were competitive in I League, in the I League era, in the National Football League era, but East Bengal, they haven't found that mojo in themselves in the ISL, especially sometimes due to the lack of a good investor, sometimes due to the lack of proper time to build the squad. But if we look at the 5 seasons of East Bengal, the previous five seasons of East Bengal first entered the ISL in the 2021 season, and now they have completed 5 seasons in the league. Across the 5 campaigns, I think they are yet to finish inside the top six, which is not like East Bengal at all. In the 2021 season, their first season in the ISL, they have finished ninth with just 3 wins, I guess. In the next season, 2021-22 season, they were the last team, the bottom. They have the bottom finished team with just 1 win in, I guess, 20 games all over, and which was a shame, and which eventually led to the Sri Simen. They were the investor at that time in East Bengal, and they left them. And after that, in 2022-2023 season, new investor Imami came with East Bengal, and the Imami East Bengal new partnership was formed. And after that, East Bengal somewhat were able to build a strong team, a balanced team rather. In the first season of East Bengal, they have won 6 games, which was the highest in terms of winning in one season. After that, in 2023-24 season, which was a, I guess, which was a great season for East Bengal, because after 12 years, East Bengal were able to win a major trophy in Indian football, the Super Cup under Carlos Quadrat. They have won the Super Cup. They have participated in Asia, and in the ISL, they were not that bad. Till the end, they were in the playoff hunt, and in the last match against Punjab, they fell a bit short, but which denied them the top six opportunity. But that season was a breakthrough season for East Bengal, and which had a lot of positive, because in the very next season, 2024-25 season, East Bengal were the most East Bengal had the most budget in the squad, because they have purchased many players like Dimitrios Diamantakos, Madhi Talal, Anwar Ali. They have signed Anwar Ali, the best Indian defender, from their arch rivals, in a very controversial way, which we will not discuss in this video, obviously. But again, more of like Jixon Singh they have signed. So we can say that the budget was really very high for East Bengal, and somewhat we can say that East Bengal should have done a much better in the previous season with this kind of squad. But
Yeah.
this is football. This is football. We all know that not only the best budgeted players, the best players can give you a good start. It's the right players at the right positions at the right time, which can make a good team to build a competitive squad. I think that team is the main team, and East Bengal has just done that this season. They have already many players, like many good players, mixing good quality foreigners with effective Indian players. I think this is the key to success for East Bengal. At least this season, they have played two finals, one semi-final, and in the Durand Cup semi-final, they were knocked out surprisingly by Diamond Harbour. In the Super Cup, they were just an inch away from the Super Cup trophy. In the IFA Shield, they lost to Mohun Bagan, their arch rivals, in the penalties. So we can say that in the three tournaments, East Bengal were somewhat the favorites, but again, you need Champions League to win that trophy. And once East Bengal, I guess, gets that, once East Bengal try to cool their nerves and perform in the finals, in the knockouts, I think
Exactly.
this team has the potential to do good. And we have seen that this season. And ISL is the, I guess, last chance for Oscar Bruzon to prove that with this squad, East Bengal can fight and can do good, can do better in the terms of results. And I think East Bengal has a good opportunity this season, to be fair.
True. I mean, talking about last season, I think East Bengal had a great chance to finish inside top six because they had the squad. They had the squad under Carles Quadrat. They made a great signing in Anwar Ali. I think they made more than 9 or 10 signing in the last summer. I think they had the squad, but they were a bit unlucky because things didn't went in their favor. I think the team turned into a mini hospital, in between the seasons. So that was a bit unlucky for the team. But this season, if we talk about the preparation of team, it has been incredible for the team. Uh, I think they have really prepared well for the ISL this season, and also since long they have started the preseason, and they have played three preseason tournament. I mean, unlike last season, this season the preseason has been great for the team. They have played Durand Cup, they have played IFA Shield, and then Super Cup, and now they will be playing in the ISL. So I don't think injury will be a concern for this team. Of course, there are, I think, one or two injury setbacks, especially in Mahesh Naudem, who has already been ruled out for, I think, another 2 or 3 weeks. Is most likely to miss the first 2 or 3 games of East Bengal. Obviously, that's a huge setback because Mahesh Naudem is irreplaceable in the first 11. But apart from Naudem, I don't think injury will be concerned for East Bengal because it will be a short league compared to the last season. Only 13 matches. So player like Miguel Ferreira, Saul Crespo, who are a bit injury prone, I don't think they will struggle in the upcoming season. So that's one positive of this East Bengal team. And talking about the squad of East Bengal, I mean, why Mohun Bagan is a contender, every ISL season? Because they have been building this squad over last 4 to 5 years. They have got you know, one of the strongest Indian core in this ISL, and they haven't made that core in just 1 year. They have been building that team for last 4 to 5 years. Every season they make 2 or 3 signings like Manveer Singh, Anirudh Thapa, Liston Colosso, and now they have built one of the strongest Indian core in the ISL season. And East Bengal is also working on the same path. If you see, last season they have signed Anwar Ali. Last season, I think in last 2 or 3 years, they have signed players like Nanda Kumar Shekhar, Mahesh Nair. Even this season, they have signed Edmund Lanindika, Bipin Singh, and even, just with a few weeks to go for the ISL, they have signed Jerry, player like Jerry, versatile winger. Uh, I mean, who can trouble the defenders, down the flanks. So East Bengal is also walking on the same path like Mohun Bagan. They are also targeting to build a strong Indian core alongside a strong foreign core as well. I mean, just a week to go, where we all were expecting that East Bengal might play the upcoming season with just 5 foreigners, but the management has turned everyone. They have already, I think they have almost they have closed the deal to sign the 6 foreigner. So I think they have one of the strongest squad to compete in this ISL. But talking about defense, we know strikers or attackers wins you matches, but defense wins you competition. And I think East Bengal have a strong defense. Do you agree, Shomnath?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, defense wins you tournaments, attack wins you trophies. It's a good thing. I mean, the if the attack and the defense can coordinate much better, I think any team can win trophies. And the most important thing to win trophies in India is to have the squad depth, which Mohun Bagan has the leverage in the recent years. They have been a team which had squad depth, and in every aspect, Mohun Bagan used that squad depth to win matches after matches. And I think East Bengal has done the same. They have built the squad from 2020 to 2023 season. They have, retained the players who were better, who were promising, like Mahesh Naorem Singh, Lal Chungnunga, Nanda Kumar Shekhar. But they have also added new players to their roster. Obviously, this season they have added wingers like Edmund Lalrindika, Jerry. So we can see that if we take an example, like in the previous season, Mohun Bagan had many wingers: Liston Kolaso, Manveer Singh, Ashik Kurunian. They were Salahuddin Adnan. They have many wingers, and this season East Bengal has the same number of wingers. If Mahesh Naorem Singh doesn't work, then obviously Edmund will work. There is Bipin Singh. There is Jerry. There is another player. I am forgetting the name, but there are many wingers to be precise. 5 to 6 players can play in the wings, and which can give much versatility to the team. And talking about defense, we have seen that Mohun Bagan had a great defense last season, because obviously defense is the position which can actually win you tournaments. Because if your defense is good and you need not worry about the defense now and often, then you can attack uh, you with your players more often. uh, for example, in the last season, Mohun Bagan used two foreign defenders, which some of them thought that using two foreigner defenders maybe not a good move. But Mohun Bagan managed to concede the least number of goals last season, and which helped them to win the trophy eventually. They kept the highest number of clean sheet, they conceded the least number of goals, and indirectly which helped the attack to be the attack. In fact, the defenders obviously scored many goals. Subhashish Bose scored goals, Tom Alred scored goals, Alberto, Ashish Rai, Dipendu Vishwas, everybody scored goals, and this is a luxury which every team wants to have. And talking about East Bengal, this time I think the defense is pretty good, with Anwar Ali, the best Indian centre back, of course, at this time. With Kevin Sibia, and East Bengal has been intelligent with foreign signings. We all know that Miguel Ferrer, he's a big signing, he's a big name in the market. But along with that, they have not only spent bucks on big budgeted players, they have also relied on their scouting, which we can say about Kevin CBA. Because before the signing, everybody was thinking that he's an average profile. He will not work like he will. He's not like a defender like one Alberto Rodriguez or one Tom Eldred, but he's a good defender, I must say, because all the tournaments we have played, he's a fit player. He never gets injured too often. He's aggressive, and he is, I guess, one of the best recruits for East Bengal in this season, without a doubt. With Anwar Ali and Kevin Sibi, I think the defense looked pretty good. And with the side back, East Bengal had a concern with the side back department. You know, 2 seasons ago, 1 season ago, they had the least number of side backs in a team. But now the side back segment looks very good for East Bengal, with Lal Chungnunga, with Jai Gupta, with Mohammad Rakib, one of the most improved Indian players this season. Mohammad
Yeah.
Rakib, he has been outstanding in the right back position, with Jai Gupta, who has been playing very good in the left back position, overlapping position. Having Lal Chungunga at the depth, having Prabhat Lakra at the depth, I think that East Bengal squad has that depth in the defensive position along with the midfield position. And their only one concern would be the striking position. If that clicks, I think East Bengal is good to go for this season.
No, of course, I will come to the attacking department, but before that, I think we need to talk about the midfield as well. The defense part is very much settled for East Bengal, but I think in midfield, East Bengal again, I think boast one of the best midfield in this ISL, and I think they have already proved that in Super Cup, Durand Cup, or IFA Shield. I mean, the midfield trio of Sol Crespo, Miguel Ferreira, and Mohammad Rashid can be a threat for any other team in this ISL. But obviously, I think Oscar Bozo won't afford to play all the three foreigner in the midfield position in this ISL, because there will be foreigner limitation to only four foreigners. So maybe two of them of the three midfielders will be in the playing 11. Either it will be Sol Crespo or Mohammad Rashid, or it will be Miguel Ferreira or Rashid. I think obviously some of from the Indian core will have to fill in in the midfield. But Miguel Ferreira, Sol Crespo, Mohammad Rashid, such a balanced midfield East Bengal has, and I think that is going to be one of the key for this team, because midfield is the heart of any team. If midfield works well, the team plays comfortably. Miguel Ferreira, who find spaces, who find pockets, in the attacking zone with an ease every time. And Sol Crespo, I mean, he is, I think, one of, what should I say, one of the most important member of this team. If he runs well in the midfield, I think the team, it won't be difficult for East Bengal to win games. So obviously, Sol Crespo, Miguel Ferreira, and Mohammad Rashid, they have added, I think, a lot of balance to this squad. And now coming to the attacking department, of course, we need to talk about the two new strikers that East Bengal have signed recently. I think they will get only week or less than a week to settle with the team. Obviously, Yusuf Ejejeri, who has already joined the team, but now the management is closed to sign another striker, who is from Denmark, that is Sosberg. But my only doubt in my mind is that whether 1 week is enough to gel well with the team before a league start. What are your thoughts, Somnath? What can we expect from Yosef Ejejari and Sosberg?
Yeah, I mean, seeing the two practice matches East Bengal recently played against Nidhi and Mohammed, and I think Oscar Buzan is not that comfortable with David in the first 11 as the proper number 9, because we know that a foreign player and an Indian player, there is much difference in the physical aspect. There is a difference in the technical aspect as well. So I won't say the six foreigner is a very big profile, is a very impactful player. He will change East Bengal's game
Okay.
altogether. But I think that one foreign addition will give a bit versatility in the attack, especially when you have six foreigners, you have a backup striker. It really gives you a leverage with Yusuf Ezjari. He's a good striker. In fact, he is in goal scoring form. But the new striker, Anton Sojberg, if he clicks in East Bengal, it's a good signing. He's young, he's strong, he's tall, and he presses the defense a lot. I think that East Bengal needed this signing, because if East Bengal goes into the tournament with five foreigners, you are already starting the tournament with a back foot.
Exactly.
So I think the management has done pretty well in the last couple of days to sign a sixth foreigner, and East Bengal has been quick in this deal. They have only sealed this deal within a week, I guess, and the player is, I think, on his way to India. He just applied his visa. Once the visa gets approved, he will come to India. But obviously, we have talked about the defense and midfield, but the attack, this position, East Bengal has been suffering a lot in this season, because they have changed three strikers altogether in one season. Dimitrios Diamantakos, he played well in the Kolkata derby, but yet again in the Durand semi-final, he failed to score easy goals, and that's why the management has parted ways with him. And after that, Hamid Haidar, they have uh, 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 taken Hamid Haidar from the Moroccan league, and Hamid Haidar is a player who had injuries very often, I must say, because he has missed the Grand semi-final, he has missed the Super Cup semi-final and final, and management was not that happy. The coach was not that happy with the player, because if you miss crucial matches for injuries, that's not going to work at all. So Hamid Haidar has mutually terminated his contract with East Bengal, we all know. And lastly, Hiroshi Ibusuki. From day one, we always saying that Hiroshi Ibusuki isn't fitting Oscar Buzon speedy style of play. He's a bit slow. He's a poacher, I would say. He's a guy who can linger around the box and find the goal. But in Oscar Buzon's play of style, you need runners in the pitch. He has mentioned that thing, that in my system you need runners. In the last practice match against Mohammedan, when he was telling about Nanda, so he was telling this thing that in my system, in the wings you need to run a lot. In the striker position, you need to run a lot. And Nanda has exactly done the same, and that's why in this team you need runners. And Anton Forsberg fits the profile somewhat. He can score goals, he can make you score goals, so he's a good player altogether. But we have to see, everything comes down to the ground in the match. If he performs well, I guess it will be a good signing for East Bengal. If not, East Bengal won't have much to complain, because they have tried their best. They have gone with their six pointer. If that doesn't click, we can't tell anything about it. But in the foreigners aspect, I think East Bengal's main strength lies in the midfield, because the three midfielders complement each other. Miguel Ferreira is a creative midfielder. Mohammad Rashid is a destroyer. He can make tackles. He can win ball positions. He can shoot goals from long ranges. And Saul Crespo is a mix of both Miguel Ferreira and Mohammad Rashid. So I guess these three foreigners will be the key for East Bengal this season, and of course the defender Kevin CP. These four foreigners will make a huge impact with East Bengal this season, and if the two strikers can complement them as well, I think East Bengal is great to start this season as well.
Absolutely. So I think very much settled squad for East Bengal this season, and from the for the last 5 years they're yet to cross the ninth position. But Oscar Ruzo, he has already said that East Bengal means legacy, East Bengal means history, and the way East Bengal have fared in the last few ISL season, it's not the way that East Bengal plays. So I mean, it doesn't goes with East Bengal kind of performance in ISL. But obviously, this time East Bengal stands a great chance, and hopefully they will deliver in the upcoming season. Fans have been waiting for a long time. They were close in the Durand Cup. They were close in the IFA Shield, even in the Super Cup. I mean, it has been for a long time. Fans have been waiting, and hopefully this team will make that wait worth it by the end of this ISL season. So that's it for now. Stay tuned to Revsportz for more such episode on the upcoming ISL season. We'll keep bringing more episode every day, and also during the ISL season, we'll keep doing lives and videos. So stay tuned to Revsportz for more football update. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to Revsportz. See you in our next video.